is at the door, ready to make an entrance, so back on up.
Before I have to pull the strap off the cut.
Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble, cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Two bloked up G, so we crazy. Death Row is the label that pays, man. Unfadable, so please don't try to fake this. But back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfected, so on the ladder I'm understated from a young G's perspective. And before me dig out a trick, I have to find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be earning her man, learning her man, and at the same time burning her man. Now when she burning, I'ma chill for a minute, cause ain't no loving good enough to get burned while I'm offending. And that's realer than real deal, Holyfield. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel. Well, if it's good enough to get broke off a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and Drake creep to the mic like a fan.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I
Oh shit, hell yeah. Staying alive with some Snoop Dogg. 96.1. Dragon in the afternoon.
Not the dragon ass out of here.
That's what I'm getting ready to say about shit. You're gonna see Jimmy dragging ass and throwing some sparks. He rolling the fuck up out of this bitch.
I gotta go.
he got shit to do this weekend. What's for dinner?
I don't know yet. I thought about it.
I'm gonna have some southern catfish from this place.
Yeah.
I would tell you people what place it is, but I can't think of what it is right now. But it's a restaurant. But yeah, it was on Taste of St. Louis.
Huh.
So apparently they got the best San Juan, I can't say the fucking word. Southern catfish in the world is home to St. Louis. Szechuan. Am I saying
Sound
that?
out of my catfish.
Am I saying that right?
I think so.
Producer Rob, is it Szechuan? Fuck, I can't even say it now.
He's shaking his head yes, so you must be right.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like some fucking foo-foo shit you would eat, except it's spicy. I don't like spice. This motherfucker over there got honey mustard. Fucking this fucking prick. He mixed honey mustard and barbecue sauce and stirs it all up with his chicken nuggets. I don't like it spicy. I like it tangy.
And eats his chicken nuggets in front of us when we're hungry.
Yeah.
Like a prick.
Like one by one, he like looking at us and he nibbles on them, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking. But anyway, I'm subscribed to a bunch of fucking different weird shit. Like Jimmy will tell you, I send him so much crazy shit, and people from the car club, they're like, where do you find this shit in my newsfeed? It's like one after another, and I feel bad. Sometimes I feel like I'm annoying people, but this fucking shit is funny. Like,
oh, it is.
Like, I'm not bragging about my newsfeed, but man, I follow some weird fucking shit. You know, it's like, fuck me. I like it when motherfuckers send me shit I seen 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, man, I saw that like 2 months ago. How do you get all the hot shit in your news? I don't fucking know. I don't know, but if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't be on social media, to be quite honest.
Right.
Some days I'm over watching videos on Facebook. Some days I'm on Instagram. Some days I'm on TikTok. A lot of this shit's got about the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, you seen one, you seen them on the other one, you know?
Yep.
But nothing beats that video I sent you of that fucking hauler with the skyline on it.
That was sweet.
We've got to get us one of those. This motherfucker was a rolling disco as a fucking rollback.
Literally.
Like speakers in the back of it, and they had strobe lights and everything are beating with the music. I'm like,
there was a whole wall of speakers behind the cab of the truck.
Yeah, it had a fucking it had a sound wall of speakers. And then it had the car on the back, but as the guy drove by, they were just dancing and bumping in the fucking cab of this truck. And he had the fucking lights on and they're strobing and all kinds of shit. I'm like,
shit.
Damn. That's how they be rolling? Shit.
That's how you roll back at night.
Yeah, no shit. Like, fuck me, man. Yeah, I want to say a big shout out to fucking Frosty, man. Frosty's one of our listeners. Frosty, I've known Frosty forever. Great guy. We're going to be on the 21st. We're going to have a day with Frosty. Mini Persuasion's going to go down there and hang out with him. And he listens to the show every afternoon.
Yeah.
And he's like, you got to send me a picture of that pool table hot rod. I was like, oh, yeah, we were supposed to post that. Like, we forgot to. You know, one of my jobs is to post the shit that we're talking about on social media as we're talking about it, but I'm logged into it. I just don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's like when me and Jimmy, first off, all the pictures of those fucking street rides, we would have blew up someone's fucking news feed.
I know.
There were so many fucking pictures. So I text him the pictures of what we were talking about.
Yep.
He's like, that fucking phone booth is the shit. I'm like, I know, it's a phone booth street ride. You know, I still think the pool table is the wildest fucking. I mean, they're all wild.
Yeah.
Every fucking one of them. I'm not saying one's better than the other, but that pool table sure got my interest piqued. It's like a fucking dragster with a pool table on top of it. That's only, and the front of it looks like Speed Racer.
Yeah.
You know that motherfucker. You know that front end. You know what that could be?
What?
The front of a funny car in the 70s.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
It looked like almost like a funny car with no body on it, anyway.
Yeah. But it's a. You don't sit behind the wheels. You sit in front of it. I almost think, now that I think about it, and I don't know which body it is. I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure that is a funny car. The front of it, they either mimicked or it's a front nose off a funny car. Maybe it blew the blower and they cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what the front of it is. Because I was saying Speed Racer, but when I sent him the picture, the more and more I looked at it, it looks like one of the early 70s funny cars, because remember the wheels were bubbled.
Yep.
To get like the front end lower.
Yep.
So if it was, it was. If not, you know, fucker look like a combination of that and Speed Racer. That's the only thing I can fucking think of.
Oh, shit.
But that thing is sick. I really would like to find out where that thing is.
Yeah. If it's still around.
Well, the articles that we read, and he looked, not him, but another car club member looked up some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it only went to one big show, and it did a photo shoot, and it went to a couple small shows, and then it disappeared, and then it resurfaced, and there was a guy buying up all the old bubble tops and street rods, and then he bought it, was going to restore it, and nobody knows where it is.
He's probably got a private collection somewhere.
Well, the picture I saw in the 90s, it looked pretty fucking beat up.
Yeah, he probably had it redone, got it in one of his houses or something.
Yeah, so, you know, I mean...
It won't turn up till he dies.
Yeah, the Pool Hustler. So, yeah, I'd like to build our own version of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it'd be fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm looking at pictures right now. The front fenders look like trailer fenders that were extended out and come back and swept. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's not even hard to build.
No.
And then they welded off of it and come up and dropped it down. The whole cockpit area, fuck, I could build in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it had a bunch of sunken pool balls all over it. You know? Look at this picture of it on a trailer, I guess, when, well, there's some interesting shit with this fucking picture because it shows the fuel cell behind as the headrest for the, vehicle.
Mm.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's sketchy.
Yeah. I don't know.
To drive it, but it's sketchy.
Yeah, but what's even interesting is the pull sticks weren't even on the side of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking weird. I don't even think the thing's that hard to build.
Oh, it wouldn't be.
The only thing it's missing is like a dragster wing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's what it needs, is a dragster wing. And then you could drop the wing and play pool.
Yeah.
You know? Put that motherfucker on a quick release.
Yeah, no shit.
You know? I don't know. This picture looks like the original picture. And then this picture, it looks like there was some updating done to it versus when it was in the magazine. I don't know. Hard to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. Looks like they took a bandsaw and cut some fucking pool balls and screwed them to the fucking... Yeah. I don't know. I think we ought to build our own version of it.
Yep.
You know? Motherfuckers be like, what the fuck is that thing?
That's exactly what you see.
It's the fastest pool table east of the Mississippi. Well, you know what? If this one's east of the Mississippi, then we need to build one, because we're in Missouri, the fastest pool table west of the Mississippi.
Yep.
Do our own version.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Then find the original one and drag race them together. See whose pool table's fastest. But it's got a 426 Hemi in it. I don't give a fuck.
You've got more balls.
Yeah. Hell, I'll put a fucking LS in it.
Pool balls. He's got more balls.
Who's got more? Who's got the bigger pool balls?
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting. I was showing that to some of my guys, man. I'm like, I want to build this and drive it down 270 and see how fast I can get pulled over.
I know.
You know? Where they
you
gonna...
know you would.
It's like when I had that big lifted fucking Expedition. I had to drive around the streetlights, if not fucking hit them on the roof. And it happened a couple of times. We replaced a couple windshields. I hit one fucking streetlight. I was doing about 60 and it shattered and we were like, what the fuck was that? And I fucked the streetlight up and everything. I kept going.
Yeah.
But that was before traffic cams. So it's kind of frowned upon now, you know?
Yep.
So, oh well. One of my guys like, you know how expensive a 426 Hemi is? I was like, we'll put a fucking LS in it.
Yeah.
You know?
That 426 Hemi's probably only 600 horse.
Yeah. Well, most of it's hit anyway, so I mean, like,
yeah.
You know, put a fucking LS in there, put an LSA in there.
Yeah.
We're about 500 fucking horse.
Yeah.
How lightweight this thing is, I mean, I don't think you would want more than that.
No. What I was thinking.
You know? Then when I go to drive it down the highway, I'll be like, time to do some sketchy shit.
Yep.
It'll be on the news. Business owner hit with rolling pool table.
Business owner dead. Yeah. Killed by pool balls.
Yeah, no.
Took off too hard.
Yeah. You know, and if I built one of these things, I'd put it on air ride so I could drag it. That's those sparks.
Oh, definitely.
You know? It's a glorified fucking go-kart to me.
Yep. That's pretty much all it is.
The old weatherman, he's probably freaking out. He gonna build him a goddamn pool table. That's not original. You're just copying somebody else's shit. No, we're looking at somebody else's shit, and we're gonna build our own.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to see it if it's ever done. Well, I'd like for you to go fuck yourself. I don't see that happening. Motherfucker. You know, speaking of that, you know, that motherfucker's into stealing Wi-Fi and shit. And I was told you can't steal Hulu and shit, or what'd you say, Netflix?
Netflix anymore.
How they figure out how you can't give your password to 20 people?
It goes off your address now. And if it's more than one address at a time, they block it.
Really?
Yep. Because her mom used to use our password for Netflix all the time. But when that thing came up and they changed it, all of a sudden we get this fucking thing on our Netflix when we turned it on.
Really?
So are you changing your location, or is it being used at another location? So you have to actually tell it if you're going on vacation and take it with you.
Mm-hmm.
You actually have to tell it. And if not, they block it till it's been paid for.
No shit. Or they send the master person who's got the actual account a code.
Yeah, because they're the only ones that can actually use it. But they'll block that other person.
Yeah, because I tell you what, when I moved back to St. Louis in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
I bought Debbie's daughter's TV, and it was fully loaded with every fucking app known to man. Netflix, Hulu, fucking Playboy Channel. You fucking name it, this bitch got it.
Damn.
And she said, as long as you don't log out or pay for any extra stuff, I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Because there was a couple times I got locked out and I had to text her and she'd give me a code.
Right.
But then that TV went out and I had to buy a new. Well, when Michelle moved in, the next morning the TV in the bedroom went out, and that's when I had all the shit on. I was like, I had to go buy a new TV and go sign up for everything.
Damn it.
Yeah, because the TV in the living room, I could mirror the. I didn't have to log into anything because I could mirror it off the bedroom.
Right.
Which was nice. Now I can't do that. So,
damn.
Yeah, fucking.
As far as I know, they're the only ones that's actually doing that so far, but yeah, they're doing it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. They'll figure it out, but that's just like motherfuckers in the hood. One motherfucker's paying for it, and 50 motherfuckers got it.
Oh, dude, I used to live in apartment buildings. If one motherfucker had cable, everybody had cable.
Oh, pretty much.
There'd be 14 fucking splitters on that cable wire.
No shit.
I used to do that shit all the time.
Yeah, something else. Speaking of motherfuckers sharing shit, I'm going to tell you another pet peeve. And I hate that word, pet peeve, but it's something that fucking annoys me. And I don't know if you've experienced this. You go to a fucking place like a grocery store or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a motherfucker in there buying a bunch of shit, but then he doesn't have enough money on his Cash App card, and he's making a post on social media or somewhere, hey, can someone fucking bless me with some money? I'm trying to pay for this, and holding up the whole motherfucking line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That pissed me off. Of course, what also pisses me off is when you see this person in front of you in line, and she's got her babies in fucking Nike shoes and everything else. They're all wearing, $500 worth of clothes, all the kids and everything.
Yeah, all name brand shit.
All name brand shit. And they got a whole car full of fucking steaks and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they get up there and they pull out their fucking link card.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go get in their new Cadillac Escalade. And their old man's a drug dealer just by looking at him.
Oh, yeah.
So, I know how that phrase came along. Enrich.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I get it. What really used to suck with me is I was working building these houses up in Springfield. These brand new houses for these low-income people. But it was all people like that just chose not to work and have a bunch of kids and live off the government. And they were giving them brand new houses, one-car garages, two-story house, everything. I couldn't believe it. They got full insurance. Those people have full insurance through the state. They got money coming in. They got link cards coming in. All that shit. I was working my ass off, didn't even have any fucking insurance.
Oh, yeah.
Building their shit.
Yeah, working the system.
Yup.
That's how it is.
You get paid a little to build brand new fucking houses for people that don't even fucking want a job.
Yeah, and it's just a shame. I mean,
It is.
You know,
it kind of gives you a bad taste in your mouth when you go to work and you see that shit over and over every day, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, shit, maybe I just want to be a lazy fuck too, you know? Pays better.
Yeah, it pays better. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's just, and that's how it is. I mean, you know, it's like I was at the fucking corner store last night, and I was getting a pack of cigarettes, and I wanted some chips, but I've got chips at home, but I want some different kind of chips.
Right.
Right? And they got, and you know, the corner store got the fucking cheap chip. Not the cheaper, it's the good chips, but they're cheaper.
Cheaper brand, yeah.
No, they got Ruffles, but it's cheaper than going to the fucking grocery store. But it's not the big bag, you know, they're just like
right.
A good lunch.
Oh, yeah, the smaller bag.
Yeah. But I got some fucking Ruffles, and they were, the fuck were they? They were a sweet and honey Kentucky barbecue. These
They got a whole bunch of different kinds now.
These motherfuckers were fire. I'm going to tell you what I had. I had that and a Casey's cheeseburger because I had to dip over to Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a Casey. I stopped at Casey's and got a cheeseburger because we don't have Casey's in Missouri. We got them over in Illinois, but I like those fucking burgers. I don't like that they put them in the fucking wrapper now. I wish they'd keep them in the plastic. Like, something about that plastic built a moisture in that motherfucker.
Yep.
And man, they were so fucking good that way.
Yep.
You know, no, they went cheap and put them in a fucking wrapper.
Figures.
Yeah, well, you know, is what it is, I guess.
Yep.
You know, not everything can be perfect, you know. But, you know, but hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's Friday.
Yeah, it is Friday. And them DJs, they're walking in.
Yep.
Is it fucking raining?
Probably.
They look all fucking wet.
Didn't any of them even look at us and say anything, so I don't know. They must not have been listening to us.
Yeah, he just said it's raining outside. What the fuck? Damn. Can't get away from this motherfucking rain.
I know. So tired of the freaking rain.
Man, rain, go away. Come back some other motherfucking day.
Don't ever come back any other fucking day.
Don't come back any other fucking day.
Come back next year, motherfucker.
That is some funny ass shit. Yeah, come back some motherfucking other day. But, you know, hey.
Yep. Is what it is.
Is what it is. Yeah, I'm looking at the weather right now. Yeah, it's supposed to stop raining. You should be good on the drive home.
Good.
What you got going on tonight?
Friday night, nothing.
I got a cruising I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't call it a cruise. I got reamed for that by Jimmy. It's not a fucking cruise. It's a cruise in. Oh, what the fuck's the difference? Well, when you cruise, you go from one spot to the cruise in.
Yeah.
Like, oh, sorry, motherfucker. Don't get politically fucking correct with me. We would go from one cruise and we would cruise to another one, and you would go to a cruise in, and you'd stay for a while, and then cruise to. Whatever. Jimmy, the political word where we were cruising.
Yeah.
But apparently, as you said, I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
And then you showed me a fucking flyer and had to school me and goes, see, cruising. You cruise in to get cars and coffee. You cruise into Saturday. We're going to Cones and Cars and Cones. I don't fucking know.
Cars and coffee's a cruise. Then you just show up and do your thing and leave when you want. You know, there's no judging or anything. You know, but a cruise, you actually meet there, and then everybody gets in their cars and goes somewhere together. Just takes off for a drive.
I said, well, what's the difference between that and the poker run? He goes, well, you get a fucking poker chip or a fucking card, you know.
You don't stop the bar.
He's like, you've been doing this as long as I do, and you fucking call it a cruise? I don't know, it's a cruise to me. You know, people, I learned a very nasty trick in college where you read the first sentence and the last sentence of every paragraph. I'm sorry, I didn't see INN, you know, I just saw cruise. Well, if you're going to tell the listeners, you know, say fucking right. I'm like,
get it right, damn it.
Yeah, it's like, shit, man. I mean, sorry, fucking. Jimmy's like, no, this is the proper way to say it. I'm like, and what high school did you go to? But you probably got better education than I did. Fuck, what am I talking about?
I don't say that. I went to Riverton.
I went to the fucking hood. Well, that Riverton ain't no different. we may have the same. We may have the same SAT.
We got the same IQ.
We may have the same SAT scores. Oh shit! But Jimmy's like, but I know what a cruising is. Okay, motherfucker. What's the difference between a hop? Hold on. What's the difference between a hop?
Hop, a skip, and a jump?
No, hold on. A hop and Dog and Suds. Or Sonic. There's a fucking word and I can't think of it. And I open my mouth and I look like an ass.
Between a hop and a Dog and Suds or Sonic? Well, Dog and Suds is a root beer place with hot dogs.
Okay, and what was considered a hop back in the day?
That was where the people came out and brought you your food to your car.
Okay, which Dog and Suds and fucking Sonic does that.
Yes.
But is it considered a hop because they're on roller skates?
I think.
Yeah, we need to look that term up. Yeah. I know Sonic, if you work for Sonic, they do ask you if you can rollerblade or do that, because you can get more tips that way.
Yeah.
But you have to sign some kind of waiver in case you bust your ass. You know?
And you probably got to pay for the meal. You're ruined.
Yeah, no shit. God damn. As much money as those fucking people made back in the day, fuck, if they dropped it, they were fucked.
Yeah.
That's a whole day's pay.
Yep.
I'm fucked.
Fuck, I'm going on. Why did you get paid today?
Yeah, no shit. You'd be screwed.
Oh, shit. Finally Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm resting tonight for the next 2 days, probably.
Yeah. Gonna chill the fuck out for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Well, it'll be rough will be Monday.
Do what?
What'll be rough will be Monday. After we run on weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're gonna be in here doing the same motherfucking thing.
Yep.
With more stories of what happened over the weekend. So yeah, we're gonna pass this over to the DJs for the drive time home, and then after that we've got the tribute to Paul Walker Fast Fridays will be happening from 7 to 9. And then Bounce House will be in here from 9 to 3 a.m. So you guys keep it styling this weekend. As you know, we definitely will. We'll see ya. See ya.
See ya.